Hello world, this is your boy Rick and Boy 101 and I'm here to spit facts with y'all, man. We in this motherfucker just to keep it real for the streets. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing nothing but that. What I want to speak on today is gonna be some, you know what I'm saying, shit that everybody's speaking on, you know what I'm talking about? But first of all, before we continue, like this video, comment below, subscribe to my channel, and make sure that, you know what I'm saying, every time that I'm posting something, you know what's going on. So hit that notification button so you can just keep up with me. Now, what we're here talking about, you know what I'm saying, is a very strong and to some very negative, you know what I'm saying, topic. Like a lot of people ain't in agreement with what's going on with this situation and how they're pushing it. There was a serial killer, you know what I'm saying, that went around in the 90s, where I could say late 80s, early 90s, and he went around killing folks, you know what I'm saying? Particularly males. Now, I'm gonna go into the racist part of this, but from the beginning, the killer that we're speaking about, which his name is Jeffrey Dahmer, the people that he killed at first weren't just, you know what I'm saying, black. But as he went on, he killed more and more black men and homosexual at that. Now, the world paints this narrative, you know what I'm saying, makes you look at shit from back then like gay people don't matter. You know, they nobody has ever loved a gay person like that back then. You know, it was very embarrassing for people to be gay. You know, a lot of homosexuals didn't have a lot of knowledge on that shit, and they was going around spreading a lot of diseases. So whenever people saw gays back then, they were just like, man, them niggas gay. You know what I'm saying? So it was very terrible. So at that time when he was doing that, nobody gave a fuck about them homosexuals and stuff like that. So this dude, he grew into this person who was going around killing gays back to back. The hotel he was staying in, this nigga got goddamn me was going around feeding people sandwiches, and these people heard this man in his house that he would be there, you know what I'm saying, with nobody. He wasn't bringing food in. Then they started smelling food. Like I seen an interview with one of the with one of the neighbors. Let me say this, one of the neighbors, and she's like, yeah, Jeff used to have it smelling like chillings, and we like, what Jeff? Where Jeff get some chillings and he ain't go nowhere? Cause them people, like what a lot of people that didn't know, they fucked with him in that building. They looked at him like a normal person. You know what I'm saying? It was just pretty weird how he lived, because I would have thought something was weird. Even his apartment, he had all these locks, and you know, like shit just didn't make a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? So I can say because these people were gay, the police in that neighborhood was wasting time on believing the neighbors when they used to say, "Man, there's some weird shit going on. We be hearing noises." One of them victims tried to escape, young man, and as he tried to escape, shit didn't go good for him because he was putting acid with a drill into these people's brains when he wanted to, so that he could try to make them zombies. You know what I'm saying? Like he wanted to control these people so bad that he he would do sick shit like that. Like so, he kidnapped this little boy, brought him to the house, did all of that shit to him, and the little boy tried to get away. The black lady seen all of that, you know what I'm saying? This for anybody who might have seen this, you know what I'm saying? This is a little spoiler alert. The black lady seen all that. Then as she saw that, she was like, you know what? Call the laws. They called the laws. The police took the kid back there to the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like he told him, yeah, it's my boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's fucked up that they're gonna believe you even if you're crazy just because you're white and privileged, or white and whatever the fuck they want to call it. You know what I'm saying? It just showed demonic racism and how things can really go wrong. His father, whenever he was on trials and stuff like that, a lot of people heard things about the father, like he was raping him and stuff like that. You had interviewers come out and say things like this. You know what I'm saying? But I can say I don't think his father was that bad like him. Maybe somewhere along the way it could have been that his daddy knew, you know what I'm saying, and something like more deeper than what they tried to do, and Jeff just kept it real with his father and didn't want to, you know what I'm saying, involve anybody. Like, oh, they knew what I was doing, what. But come on, bro, too many signs, bro. Like smells, bro, smells, human smells, bro. You know what I'm saying, like of death. Some people are just very evil and they don't really give a fuck about other people's lives and stuff. Like, it felt so good to see that boy get caught for them crimes and know that all that stuff he was doing, he gonna get his punishment. It felt so good to me, man. And if I had a chance, I ain't gonna go around here acting like I'm just trying to kill serial killers and stuff. But man, I'm pretty sure anybody seen that man and you had an opportunity to do something to him to teach him some type of a lesson, you would do it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just sickening, bro. I'm not saying that we should want our children to become homosexuals or, you know what I'm saying, to be out there in the club doing the shit that they be doing, you know what I'm saying, fucking up. But I can say you have to think about it in that sense. What if your children, you have a little boy and he end up going confused and all of that type of shit, and then some motherfucker killed him, or just upon them being black, and it's like somebody taking advantage of anybody. Because no offense, but to me, I believe that when people live different from others, they got something going on in their lives. So to be laughing at another person, and you know, people confused, bro. People do things that they don't know. So I feel like whenever you whenever you put disregard for other people's lives, period, there's something very wrong with you and you're sick. So the father, I remember he was crying, like going through it, like feeling like it's his fault. Yeah, you parents raised this child in a wrong manner because you were involving him in things you did at work. Any parent see their children killing animals and what, they're gonna talk to them like, okay, I taught you this stuff, but you know you're not getting too into this, right? You point these things out in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't laugh at shit like that. And I agree with the mother saying that the dad he knew that the kid was doing very weird shit, and that the mom looks crazy and shit like that, and she looks very psychotic. But psychotic people and crazy people, or how you might take them like that, they be the ones who really see what's going on, and they be the ones who are really smart. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't just say the mama was cap, or she needed to be, you know what I'm saying, put in the same situation as the father, because they never got along. So certain things I think the dad knew about Jeff, the mama didn't really know, because she was always out of it. Pills, trying to kill herself and stuff like that. So I can understand, but it's so much about this story that we won't ever know, because you know he died, and the dude who killed him, big ups to him. And I think it's deeper with this situation with the dude that killed him. I don't even think it was just him that killed him. I think this shit right here was like government ordered, because you saw how they were on the series. They would take his belongings and destroy them. Like the government people in this situation didn't really like the situation, because he made everybody look stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like he made people feel as if they were just out of touch with this whole situation, and people don't like to look dumb when this is supposed to be their profession. So I can say that what this white man did, Jeffrey Dahmer, to black culture, meaning, you know what I'm saying, like killing our folks. And I would say what Bushi said is important, because Bushi said boycott the series, don't show this shit. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it, but at least on this series, it wasn't no P Valley shit to where we're just looking at the worst and the worst of man doing weird shit. Like P Valley, they go overboard, and I think that nigga who started P Valley should feel played, because you see how they do the white boy playing gay. Of course, he was touching people and doing all that shit, but It wasn't like how that P Valley be. I can't even watch that shit whenever they doing all of that type of stuff. I'd be like, hell no, this shit right here too much. So I would say that the series, yeah, it's fucked up and it's graphic and it's showing us some shit, but I would say that there's a good education stance on this series, and it's good for a young black man to look at it and kind of stay away from these types of situations. Because believe you me, in the United States, worldwide, everywhere, it doesn't matter where, Africa, I believe that there are people who do things like this. Cannibalism is real, and not everybody's going to kill everybody the right way. There's people probably getting human traffic and stuff like that. So I think that the series was very necessary and to show people what's going on, because if it wasn't, like, people wouldn't have fucked with it the way that they did. So I feel like I had to weigh in on this, and we're gonna do a part two. If y'all comment below, subscribe to this channel and like this video. Maybe we could continue talking about this stuff and really straighten it out. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I can say that this was very needed to remind these youngsters who out here living reckless, going out drinking, with being around weirdos, and it's a lot of pills out here. So always be careful, because somebody could take advantage of you in these types of ways and have you out there bad. So yeah, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, and fucking with this type of shit. And we're gonna touch back on this, because and also the kids, people who was going out there, man, I know they didn't deserve what they did, but man, choices, bro. You gotta watch who you around, my nigga. Watch who you're moving with and how you doing. That don't trust people. That's what I'm saying. Like, some points on her, you will learn. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? This is your boy Rick and Boy 101, and I know this is a very sensitive subject for us to talk about, but we got to speak about what's going on in the world, no matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? Educate ourselves and educate others. So yeah, thank you very much, for rocking with me and just being a part of the things that I'm doing. And I want to thank everybody who's been subscribing, who's been supporting. Y'all stay up, and we're going to see how this shit goes. We're going to talk about it some more. 100.